married to Harry.
I'm mother of Tom and daughter to Dick.
I'm sister of Harry, daughter of Tom and mother of Dick.
I'm Dick's niece, Tom's wife, Harry's sister and Richard's mistress.
I'm Tom's widow, Harry's mother-in-law, Dick's auntie and young Tom's granny.
I'm Dick's great-grandmother, Richard's sister, Harry's wife, Tom's daughter, and young Thomas's grand-niece.
I'm Harry's sister, Dick's mum, Harry's wife's sister-in-law, Tom's wife, Dick's wife's mother-in-law, Richard's auntie, Tom's niece, Dick's daughter, young Tom's granny, Harry's best man's first wife's bridesmaid's mum's sister-in-law's great-great-great-great-grandmother-in-law once removed.
I'm Noreen.
I'm Polly.
And I'm Eve. Take one newly born baby, any race, any colour, find out what sex it is. Then, before they realise what's happening...
Dress her in pink.
Dress him in blue.
Give her a Barbie doll.
Give him Action Man.
Teach her about femininity.
Teach him about masculinity.
Do this and a lot more all through their lives. Make them feel different. And the result?
A real woman.
Lord, the end is here.
A real man.
A real woman.
I think we can cut there. You'll be tight in the frame. Dick, dick, darling. Then you jump in the second part. Now I want to jump in the big part of the frame. Okay, so you stay on the fresh air. Jump back into it. All right, we'll take it.
This is where I started. And then back again. Dick, don't you think it's time we started a family, darling? No, we can't afford one. But we could if we had all girls. They're much, much cheaper.
Hey, don't be so stupid.
Why am I being stupid?
Because even if you have all girls, because it's much cheaper, it is much more difficult to bring up girls and boys.
Oh, don't be stupid. Well, boys get all dirty, they climb trees, they tear their clothes, they break their legs, they fight, they smash windows. Don't be stupid.
Girls try to do all that, and you have got to stop them. That's why you got your work cut out for you bringing up girls. I warn you, Eve.
Eve, when you were a little girl, were you difficult?
Well, I can't really remember. But I think it went something like this.
Is this a little pair of pink booties I see? I think I found a little girl, and we know what we do with them. Come round here. And now, ladies and gentlemen, single-handed and entirely by my own self, I'm going to attempt to tame this wild beastie creature. And I'm going to use a little bit of sugar, just a little bit of spice, and most important, the most effective weapon of all, the little pinky dressing. Little girl, look what a pretty pink dress I've got for you. And now I've got myself the prettiest, pinkest little picture book princess.
When I was little, I used to go around doing boy things. I still do it, you know, climbing trees and daft things.
Yeah, but what were you called?
Tomboy.
If they want to act like a boy, then it's just up to them.
What would happen if you wanted to do something that, like the girls do? You know? What would they call you then?
Can I say? It depends what the parents want. If the parents have got a long line of girls, maybe they've had other children that are girls, and they tend to forget the boys and sort of involve them with all the girls' activities.
It's worse for a boy, though. If a boy starts acting like a girl, he'll get laughed at.
Stupid girls. Girls are so stupid. Girls are just so stupid. I mean, they're just stupid. Get off easy like that. Remember, she's a girl, not a boy. Women are like bone china. They're not like men.
Men are like clay.
Men are not like clay. Men are strong, and men are bionic. And I can hit girls. I can brush them all. Stupid China.
They're not. How are you going to get a nice girl to marry you, huh? They'll all run away. And stop hitting me. If you keep on hitting me, I won't be able to make your teeth.
Yeah, but you were showing it as being learnt, like you were giving them the dress and everything. From the word, don't you think a girl would ever want that dress right from the word go, you know, without being taught that that's what she should have?
It's thought that boys are taking a step down, whereas girls are trying to prove themselves higher up.
If you're brought up in a rough area, you just automatically play football with all the boys and everything. But if you're brought up in a posh place, you do what's expected of you and just stand around looking pretty.
Ding! Bullied and cajoled into shape. Look like this. Cook like that. Smell like the other. All to be told, when they've quite finished making women out of us, that we're only worth a third of what we would have been worth if they hadn't started on us in the first place.
If you were to get married, what qualities would you look for in your wife?
Somebody what was, I got cook, naturally. And, you know, good generally at housework.
Men paint the stories of their lives with broad, rich, expansive strokes on the canvas of life. We just make pale imitations. Or wishbone, but no backbone.
No sense of humour.
Who says women have no sense of humour? All we do is laugh. We're washing our hair on the TV and laughing. We're drinking aperitif out of the glass. We're reclining on a settee in our new pantyhose and laughing. We're playing with pink telephones and laughing. We're rejoicing in our new automatic cookers and laughing. Laugh! We're a riot! And when we're not laughing, we're smiling. Smiling at the boss. Smiling at the kids. No headache is going to stop me from smiling at my kids. Smiling at the old man. Smiling at the dog. Smiling at the baby. Smiling at the gas man who arrives about 8 o'clock in the morning. Smiling at the traffic warden who's just given me a ticket. Smiling at the garage man who told me I was stupid. Smiling at the man who whistled at me. Smiling at the man who followed me with his flies undone. I smile at parties. I smile in conversations. I smile when I talk. I smile when I listen. The thing to do is laugh as much as possible. And if you can't manage a laugh, do manage a
smile, though your heart is aching. Smile even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by.
And after all that, they tell me I've got no sense of humour.
Are you Mrs. Television Mother, commonly known as Telly Mum?
I am.
Do you swear to tell some of the truth some of the time, none of the truth all of the time, more of the truth part of the time, and less of the truth most of the time?
I do.
Carry on proceeding.
I'm dainty, delicate, and feminine, and I let him open doors for me because I'm so fragile. But then I left 4 heavy shopping bags, including a stone of potatoes, and a pushchair, and 2 babies onto a moving bus. I watch as my beloved arrives by helicopter in the backyard with the chocolates I said I fancied. But I know I mustn't touch them if I want to stay slim. Chocolate's public enemy #1. So I have a piece of lettuce as a treat instead. When I have a bath, white horses sometimes appear. But more often than not, the bath just overflows because I'm on the telephone. Well, you know what women are like. I mean, it's very endearing, really, but it does make an awful mess in the bathroom. I'm very practical. I know that having the right washing powder can make all the difference in the world. You won't fool me with brand X. But all I need to make me change my mind is a sunshine holiday competition label, and I'm anybody's in not more than 12 words. I must stay young. Young with silky satin eternal youth cream whilst growing old gracefully. Which means not embarrassing anybody. If I do too little, I'm lacking. If I do too much, I'm smothering. I'm confused.
Women should stay at home.
Why do you think that?
Because they should. Of course they should. It's a woman's place is at home. Looking after the children, not the man. Washing up and washing clothes. Would you work for a woman boss?
No. They're a bit illogical, aren't they? Well, it's in the hormones. It's got to be.
I don't think that some men appreciate just how much
work
women
goes
do
in,
in the house. They just seem to think it's a case of going out, have coffee mornings with the friends all the time. They don't realise that it's going for shopping.
Cooking,
Cleaning, ironing,
beds, cooking, cleaning,
ironing,
beds, cooking,
cleaning, ironing,
beds, cooking,
cleaning, ironing,
bed,
cooking,
cleaning,
ironing,
bed,
cooking,
cleaning,
ironing,
bed,
cooking,
cleaning,
ironing, bed, cooking, ironing, bed.
I've got the answer. Micro Mum. This model is equipped with a tiny silicone chip computer brain tastefully concealed up the left nostril. She, and I say she in the traditional sense of the word, meaning this machine, has the advantage of never getting sick, never needing to stop to go to the lab, never having to take a holiday. Primed for 24-hour, non-stop, high-quality, silent service. Reliable, durable, easy to clean, minimal maintenance. She will never ask for an increase in housekeeping. Beats as she sweeps, as she cleans. No more monthly moodies.
Who is going to oil me?
I will. Well, I've got all the time in the world now. You're doing all my work, haven't I?
Now, why don't you just go out for a bit?
Well, I will, but I'll oil you first, and I'll shine you, I'll do all your knobs, and you'll look beautiful.
I think men should do a bit. I mean, they just sit around reading the newspaper and falling asleep all the time.
Yeah, I agree. I mean,
If you were going to get married, what kind of a person would you be looking for to get married?
No, I won't get married. A nice one.
You wouldn't get married?
No.
Why wouldn't you get married?
Stupid.
What makes you say that?
Oh, the crap in it.
What makes you think that?
It's crap. What's the time in it? You're stuck down all the time. You can't get out, can you?
You'd be side down?
Yeah.
You disagree?
Of course I disagree. If you get the right person. If you're talking about the woman.
Well,
Yes.
the crap.
If you're talking... You shouldn't be living, love.
I fall over the vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, that's just immediately after the scene. The scene is all about the dusting.
It is
and the,
immediately after this,
yeah.
but there's a lot to go from this bit until that bit. It's quite a long scene.
I knew a bloke called Dickie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Try and cut you to... I'll say I knew one bloke. Do you remember Dickie?
Oh, yes.
Well, he was quite good at doing his share of the housework, especially when I was working late and he was on the dole. And do you know? I could always tell when he'd cleaned the house. The moment I came home, I could always tell. I'd open the door, I'd walk in, I'd immediately fall over the vacuum cleaner. He'd leave it out so as I'd notice. Then I'd have to go round everywhere admiring everything. Oh, what a lovely clean kitchen. Oh, and you've done the stairs too, right to the top. You are a darling, what a lovely shine on this table. Oh, you darling man, you've done the living room too. Oh, and are my eyes deceiving me? Oh, you've done the beds too. I'm so exhausted after all that, I might have done all the cleaning myself. And then the strain involved in not getting anything messed up for at least a week. I mean, he would take it very personally if I got crumbs on the carpet or ash in an ashtray. But he spends his time now arguing with his father about women's oppression in advanced capitalist economies.
Men make a bigger thing of when they've done something that a woman normally does than a woman makes of when she does something that a man normally does, because men seem to think that, you know, it's really...
Yeah, and you feel as though you have got to say, oh, yeah, it is really good.
It is good.
You've done really well.
Agree with that?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
You do?
Oh, right.
So this is the point where it starts, this is after the pregnancy sequence, right? Enters as Harry laden with masculine toys all tied up in a blue ribbon.
Of course! It all depends who wins the cup, doesn't it? I mean, who I'll want him to train with me. Oh, I'm an old Arsenal man myself, yes, loyal as they come, but I only want the best for the lad. Bit of football, bit of boxing, bit of killing, maybe. All comes in handy in an astronaut, doesn't it, eh? What's that?
It's a baby, Harry.
That's not a baby. It's a girl, a bleeding girl. What am I meant to do with that, eh? Purpose, Harry. See, that's women. Unreliable all the time. Ah, what am I going to tell the lads, eh? You really know how to hurt a bloke, don't you? Oh, well. She'll just have to play for Chelsea, won't she? Be too embarrassing having a daughter win the cup, wouldn't it? Eh? Eh?
I love you, I love you, I love you.
Women can't do every type of work. Men are built for it.
is women what do drive JCBs. IMAX, they've been on wagons. What more do they want?
Imagine a woman going down there where we are, you know, because it's filthy. I'm on a button, I'm a light job, and I think I'm a bit mucky. Well, I don't think we belong down a pit up with me like. Not because of the swearing, but because conditions down there is just not fit. Well, it ain't fit for men, they mind women.
Men are built strong, so they should be able to do the housework instead of going to the office, when all they have to do is kind of pick up a pen or something like that.
I want to talk to you about my job.
What job? You don't work?
What's that if it's not work?
We also serve who only stand and win.
Look, if I say you work, can I please have my tea in peace?
I want to talk to you about conditions.
What conditions?
There aren't any.
Yeah, well, what you have today, a 35-hour week?
Aye, that would do.
Oh, call over the table.
You postman want a 35-hour week.
Why we do a job, that's why we don't deliver letters out to the kindness of our hearts. I mean,
You do it for love, love. It's not as though you were a cook in a canteen.
Well, let me tell you something you might not realise, but when you cut your finger chopping carrots for money, it doesn't hurt half as much as when you cut your finger chopping carrots for love.
Would you work for a woman boss?
No.
Why wouldn't you work for a woman boss?
Well, it doesn't work, does it? It's not right, is it?
Why isn't it right?
Well, some bird telling you what to do, like, I mean, it's not on, is it really?
Who is the ideal woman for you?
A mother.
Your mother.
What's that?
What about you?
A model.
A model?
A model, yes.
What qualities are you looking for in a wife?
Well, beautiful wife, you know.
Why, Grumpy, you do care.
Nice features. Sensible person. A nice talking person, you know.
Right, thanks. Do you think women are illogical?
Oh, I don't know. I don't understand it.
A man and his son are driving along. They have a bad accident. The boy is taken to hospital. The surgeon comes out of the operating theatre and says, "Oh my God, it's my own son."